Hello, I'm going to talk to you about the research article that I did. I found one that used the uses and gratifications theory, and it talked about how social media and why people use social media to fill their uses and gratifications. This research will observe the importance of the uses and gratifications theory and will examine the social media aspect. It will apply this uses and gratifications theory to social media in the different formats. This research will help explain why people use social media, what kinds of uses and gratifications they get out of using social media like Facebook, Twitter, and etc. Different gratifications were explained and sought after in the interview process of this paper. The gratifications include social interaction, information seeking, pastime, entertainment, relaxation, expression of opinions, communicatory utility, convenience utility, information sharing, and surveillance/knowledge of others. 25 participants were asked to answer questions about their uses and gratifications as to why they use social networking. They are listed above, but here they are again: social interaction, information seeking, pastime, entertainment, relaxation, expression of opinions, communicatory utility, convenience utility, sharing information, and surveillance/knowledge about others. Each one of the participants in the study were explained the above uses and gratifications and asked if they use social media for that particular purpose. The percentage of the answers given by the participants were listed under each of their uses and gratifications section. The method that was used was that of an in-depth interview. Each one of the 25 participants were sat down and explained the different uses and gratifications that could be taken out from using social media. Then were asked to rate whether that was a use or gratification that they used while on social media. For the results of the paper, a percentage was used after every use and gratification as to what the majority of the participants said. Social interaction. 88% of the participants say they used social media for social interaction. They say that they use sites like Facebook to connect with friends and family that they do not see on a regular basis. 80% of the participants say they use social media for information seeking. They use the sites to find information about deals, products, or sales. They want to find out more information about parties, birthdays, and they look for information about businesses also. 76% of these participants say they use social media to pass the time. They say that these sites, they go to these sites when they have downtime or are bored or need to find something to do to pass the time. Entertainment. 64% of the participants use social media to entertain themselves. They like to watch videos or listen to music or play games. Facebook games are a huge thing right now. Every time I log on, I have at least one notification of somebody trying to get me to play a game. Those are annoying. They also use it for comedy relief. They like to listen to jokes or watch comedy routines. The next use or gratification would be that of relaxation. 60% of the participants say they use social media for relaxation. Browsing profiles and looking at other people's things was relaxing to most of them. Expression of opinions. 56% of the participants say they use social media to express their opinions. They like to comment on news stories or pictures or like pictures and statuses of people that they know and who they are friends with and get their opinion out there. Communicatory utility. 56% of the participants say they use this for this reason. They use this in conversation with friends outside of Facebook. So when they go to work, they can say, "Oh, I was on Facebook last night and saw this. Did you see that too?" Information sharing. 40% of respondents say that they use social media to share information with others. The reason why they do this is it's because it can be a two-way communication thing. Instead of like watching the news and watching a news story, you only get one side of the story and you can't really communicate back with the news people to tell them what you think about that. But on sites like Facebook and other social media sites, you can do that. I forgot one before that. It's called convenience utility. 52% say this social media is convenient and that you can get it on it anywhere at any time. And lastly, the last of the uses and gratifications thing that they have on here is surveillance and knowledge about others. Only 32%, which I found kind of surprising, of the participants say they use social media to gain knowledge about other people. Some of the participants say they like to be nosy and creep on other people. I think some people might be lying about that, but uh, I think that's a much more higher percentage. It seems like today it should be. These are important results because it shows how uses and gratifications are being used through social media. This shows why people and consumers turn to social media and the uses and gratifications that they get out of using different sites like Twitter and Facebook and things like that. Um, this social media is such a growing and fast, and it's growing so fast in America and around the world that sites are having trouble to keep up with the different things that are happening with this. And it's interesting to see how the uses and gratifications theory is explaining these sort of things like that. So that's all I want to talk to you about. Thanks.